Hi, in today's video I'm going to talk about making some wire spinners with the TwistTech. Usually I do my homemade spinners on a 40-pound mono, and this time I've decided to make some wire spinners, and hot pink seems to be the color, and so that's what I decided to do, and I'm going to share how I put those together with the TwistTech. Most of the materials are from Simon, the blades, the tubing that I used, but most everything else I got just from all over the place because I've been doing spinners for a while, homemade, and I've had a lot of these materials just pretty much laying around. So I hope you enjoy the video. If you learned something, give me a thumbs up, even if you just enjoyed it. And if you think you like this and you want to see some more, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the water tight lines. So you're going to see how I put these together, but before that I'll talk a little bit about the materials that I used. First, this hoochie. It's Gold Star. It's a really bright pink, and it seemed to really pop out. It's way pricier than the other hoochies that were on the hooks, but I decided to try this, hopefully, because I wanted to get some hot pink stuff going. Then the hot pink tubing, this came from Simon, but I'm pretty sure you get hot pink anywhere. I already had green, yellow, white, orange, but I didn't have any hot pink, so I had to buy the hot pink from Simon, one of the Simon ones. The clevises are the plastic quick change. I just went with these because I seem to like them. I haven't had issues with them. The bearings, there's two different sizes down here. I use the small one, and that's a 3/32. I don't really know how critical it is to have these little small metal bearings in your spinners, but because I've been doing spinners for a long time, I already had materials for a lot of the stuff. The hooks, I'm sorry, I don't know the size, but here it is next to a scale. It's about the same size as a Simon spinner blade. Here's one of the Simon pre-made spinners, and as you can see, as far as hook size, it's almost the same, a little bit different shape. Shank's a little bit longer, and that's about it, really. The blades, these are Simon blades. I'm not, a lot of the stuff is Simon because they just have enough available material, but I've got VIP blades, and I've got Oregon tackle blades, but the Simon happened to have these hot pink, and so that's what I went with. That's the pirate pink eye. Can't remember what these are called, but and the wire, I do have like a 41 thou, but I think I'm just using that for my spreaders. And then today I used I think this is like 35, 32, somewhere in there. I should know 32 because I used 32 stainless Inconel safety wire for 30 years. And I'm guessing that's almost about the same diameter as 32, so it's got to be somewhere in there. And it's easy to work with, and the TwistTech handled it really fine. And so anyway, and that's about it. You can buy these preformed wires. This is 40 in 7-inch lengths. I've just been cutting mine off the roll, and here's one of the spreaders that I made. That TwistTech is pretty cool. You can, between making spinners and spreaders and whatever else, it's a pretty cool tool. This is one of the other spreaders that I happen to make with it, but today's topic is spinners, the hot pink ones, and so stay tuned. The next video coming up is how I put these together with the TwistTech. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I make my spinners. I'm cutting my wires down about 4 inches, and first thing I do is tie the treble onto it. Now, if you haven't used a TwistTech before, they're pretty easy once you finally do get it figured out. So up here, there's a groove in this bar right here, and that's where the wire is going to go into. I leave about 1/3 of an inch up to a 1/2 inch, you know, up there, and then when I twist, I go all the way around. And then once this contacts the wire, I just go a little bit more till this knob is about even with this bar right here. So that's going to be the start of the twist that I'm going to do to put this hook on. So, and this is a little tricky because you got to get it over the loophole in there, and then it's got to be all the way down. There we go. Like I said, this is the tricky part. Okay, there's a groove down in here, and that's where this is going to go. The long piece is going to come out this groove right here. But once that is in there, hopefully this hook stays out of the way. You just twist until it's all the way in. Then I pull back on this, and right in there is the treble onto the wire. So now, next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to bring the camera over to my workstation. Careful not to hook yourself like I just did. Alright, so you can see I've already made a few, so I'm going to show you how I finish this off now that I have the treble on there. Now it's going to take a piece of tube. I'm going to cut about 3/4 of an inch to an inch, somewhere in there. It doesn't really matter. I just use my dikes because they're handy. That slides over that, and then what you're going to do is just slide this tube down. It's not the easiest thing to do. Careful your hand doesn't slip, and then so I'm kind of grabbing the back with these fingers here, and then just pushing forward with my thumb and forefinger here, being careful not to slip and jab my finger into there. I haven't really done that yet, don't really plan on it, but see, as you can see, I'm just grabbing the back here, and then I'm pushing that. So now we've got our tube on there, and now what I'm going to do is pick my color, which I'm going with purple right now. Actually, I'm going to go with red because the hoochie's going to go over that. So I'm going to go red bead, and then I'm going to grab one of my hoochies here. Now these are not cheap, but they have this like phosphorescent glow color. These things look like they really pop, and so that's gonna go over that bead. Now kind of spin it around a little bit. It helps that the little legs here don't get tangled up while you push them onto that bead. Now I'm going to go with my purple bead. I can find the hole. There it is. Now I do have these little bearings that I use for the clevis. They're like 3/32. I don't know if you could see that or not, but these things are just freaking tiny. And so I haven't lost one yet. So that's going to go onto there. And then I had these plastic clevises, so I could probably, I've done a few of these with like a 4mm plastic bead for a bearing. And this is a quick change clevis. It's plastic. They do have metal ones, but those are the ones that I've got. So now that I've got that assembled, the blade's going to go on there. Now we'll go back to the TwistTech and finish it off. And so I'm gonna go down to about right there. Make sure that's in that groove up here in that tube. Go back all the way around till the knob is about even with that. This is gonna go right in here. Just like that. Just like that. Get my blade. Snap my blade onto here. And that is my homemade spinner. Now I do these with just 40-pound mono. But because I have the TwistTech and I've got these trebles, and we actually hooked one on this color the other day, decided to make a bunch. We actually lost a couple spinners, so this is better than $7 or $8 in the store. The blades were about $2 a piece, just pennies for the wire, the clevises, you know. I'll have to figure out those prices later, but anyway, so there's my homemade spinner. Remember, if you learned something from this, you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down there, and we'll see you on the water. Tight lines.